I am your host, Craig Pasta Jardula. I'm here with Professor Jeremy Kuzmarov. Jeremy, I don't know if you saw this, but they've sent out there Kamala Harris to revive, to shoot some life, to get some. What's the stuff they shoot you when you're down and you got to pop back up, whatnot? You know, when they hit you with the thing. The Hamas rape story, the systemic Hamas rape story, has been brought back to life. And that's what we're dealing. This article in CNN has it. Harris to shine a light on the horrific sexual violence perpetrated during Hamas October attack. They have that going on right now too as well. And you can see the other day we have a video here of Debbie Wasserman Schultz out there again. Once again, these people are pushing. I don't know why they're bringing this back. I think they got a hostage that might have some confessions, and they can use that and think they can get, once again, they can manufacture more consent to kill women and children out there. Listen to Debbie Wasserman Schultz and then give us your opinion about what's going on, Professor.
And I mean, look, there. Firstly, I read a report today that showed that the IDF knew had details, advanced detailed about the October 7th attack. So why isn't that on the news? I mean, they could have stopped it. Obviously, this is, I mean, people were accused of maybe being conspiracy theorists, but now we actually have the evidence that the IDF knew in advance of this attack. And they had the plans. So why did they let it go on? That's a question people should be asking. They've been in power in the United States, and look where they're taking us. And we need a peace movement to push back against these groups in the interests of all humanity, including the interests of Americans, Israelis, Palestinians. We don't want a world of endless war and violence, and that seems to be what these people want.
Yep. And I think this is an important lesson, too, as well, that no matter what, right, they're going to try to divert you. It's the red herrings out there. They're going to use this to manufacture consent. Take a look at this here from the UN. This tweet went up the other day. It says the UN released its first actual investigation into October 7th on the ongoing Gaza genocide by Israel. It concludes that though there was violence against women, there is no proof of any rape, let alone mass rape, or that it was ordered by Hamas. It's over. And they keep trying to revive this again. And it's, of course, there's going to be situations. It's terrible with war. There's going to be singled out situations all the time, right? But I'm wondering if we compare the what's the word? The written statements or the testimonies of what the UN has said when it comes to systemic rape from United States or the West or any of their armies compared to what they're trying to say Hamas. They're trying to put Hamas on a different level. Like saying this is a systemic thing, that they were ordered to rape, that they were told to rape, that they're animals. The commission has reviewed the testimonies obtained by journalists and the Israeli police concerning rape, but has not been able to independently verify such allegations due to a lack of access to victims, witnesses, and crime sites, and the obstruction of its investigation by the Israeli authorities. And that was the video with Debbie Wasserman Schultz sitting there and lying, saying that she saw a video. Once again, they never produced the video. It's, I saw this, I saw that. The incubators and the baby story over and over again. The committee with other evidence of statements and discounted these from its assessment. The commission did not find credible evidence, however, that militants received orders to commit sexual violence, and so it was unable to make conclusions on this issue. Professor, after hearing that and seeing that, what are your thoughts? I mean, I think we both know that they're not going to quit and stop, and they're not going to stop pushing this notion that there was systemic ordered rape. Go ahead. You got 30 seconds.
Well, they're just seeking to provide a justification for the billions of arms they've given to Israel. And Israel has committed 36,000 Gazans have been killed. So even if there were rapes, you can't justify that. But they're trying to justify it. And they're trying to, as you say, make Hamas look like they're beasts and subhuman. They would somehow justify the Israeli war, and they're ignoring the history of how the Israelis turned Gaza into an open-air prison and colonized the land after the 6-Day War. They're ignoring how the Israeli hardliner took over their government and supported Hamas. And so even if they did, I mean, I think Hamas has done terrible things, but the Israelis are complicit in that. They wanted a war. They want to take over their land. They want to develop the water. There's oil offshore. There's canal projects. That's what they want. And we need to work to remove these people from power. They're dangerous people. They're pathological liars, and they're terrible people to be governing big countries.
Yeah, and I think the most clear thing is that they just want the Palestinians gone. They want them out. Thank you, Professor, so much. Get the hell on out of here. You got things to do. That is Jeremy Kuzmarov, the professor. Go get his new book, Warmonger. We'll see you next Tuesday.